Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every death row condemned inmate that's now on every single main line, smash that subscribe button. Go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. Believe me when I tell you, you're the only thing keeping this going. If you haven't already signed up, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, man. Oh, man. I'm going to go ahead and say it hands down. CDCR is the most wildest, dangerous it has ever been in the history of CDCR. Facts. I went ahead and said it. If you served time in the 70s, in the 80s, and in the 90s, well, that was structured. That was structured chaos. This is so much a free-for-all. Days without a murder. I'm going to show you guys how the California Department of Corrections covers up propaganda and keeps things from the public, from the perspective of a former lieutenant. Check this out. Do you recall about a week ago, like around July 26th, I told you that there was 2 condemned inmates, death row, both housed at CHCF Stockton. Now, how would they end up housed at CHCF Stockton if they were always housed at San Quentin death row before? Well, that's because Governor Newsom, with his agenda and the people above him, were able to use spineless Jeff to carry out his mission, his orders. And what did it result in? It resulted in a death, right? I keep saying this. This death, murder, would have never happened had they left those inmates on death row. That's a fact because it never happened before. See how that works? And I realize what makes me so mad, right? Not that this inmate died. I'm going to read you his charges. It's the fact that how are you going to burn correctional officers, sergeants, and lieutenants for accidentally taking a pair of handcuffs home, calling an inmate by a naughty word, right? How are you going to burn and book these cops for anything when you're literally getting people killed? These cops are not getting people killed. You're getting people killed, Jeff, and your minions at the managerial administrative level. Get to the damn point. Condemned, incarcerated person, fluff, propaganda. The whole world knows that everybody who put their name on this is a fucking retard. Go to hell. You're fucking idiots. This is like Nazi Germany. And you got a motherfucker that stood up in the middle of Nazi Germany and looked at all the Nazis and said, you're a fucking idiot. You're a coward. You're a corrupt son of a bitch. We're making history up in this easy beasy for sheezy. Morris Solomon, who was serving a condemned sentence, passed away at California Healthcare Facility, CHCF, on August 1st. Today is August 3rd, 2024. Now, how the hell did this guy end up at Stockton when he should have been on death row? Exactly why he's dead, Jeff. Go to hell, go to prison. These are facts. You know how you can't get arrested or charged for slander or defamation of character? Because these are facts. Had Jeff McCumber not pushed the order to release inmates from death row, then he would have still been alive. Well, heck yeah, my name's Jeff. I don't have a spine. I got my order above me, the governor. Well, yeah, you know how many illegal orders I took, and I stood my ground and said, no, that's not going to happen. That's going to result in somebody's death. Solomon, 80 years old, pinche viejito, he lived his life. I was going to say good riddance, but I'm not that cold-hearted. You just wait. Was pronounced deceased in his cell by medical staff at 11:51 p.m., 23:51 hours for you military and law enforcement folk. The San Joaquin County will determine Solomon's official's cause of death. Well, I'll tell you what his cause of death was, right? I'm not a fucking doctor or a brain surgeon, but I can tell you that if another death row inmate gets a piece of metal and beats the fucking shit out of your skull where there's brain and everything else flying around, you're probably going to fucking die. You're probably going to fucking die. Now, who was this fucking character? Morris Solomon. Rest in peace. I only said rest in peace because this kind of seemed appropriate, right? Could have said some other things. You know, the gangsters, they'll tell their enemigas rest in peace. That almost came out too. But anyways, who was this character? He was known as the Sacramento Slayer. They used to call me the Brawley Slayer back in the day. He was an American convicted serial killer on death row in San Quentin for the murder of 6 women. Motherfucker, look, God saw this guy murdering women. He was a big guy. How do you know he was big? I don't know. Motherfucker just looks big in the picture. And he preyed on the females, weaker. And then karma came around all these years later, and he got his head beat up by a fucking wheelchair arm. Oh, man. Solomon was born on March 15th, 1944. Relatives and friends described Solomon's upbringing rural. Damn, I got a lisp, a speech impediment, and I'm from Brawley, and I'm a paisa. Rural Georgia as abusive. Okay, he came from an abusive household, right? Many of us do. Many of us do. But we don't go around murdering women. Oh, man, look at these poor girls. Let's go ahead and read the victims' names. I was going to say they finally found peace, but they're dead. But anyways, you got the families of these people. Shout out to you guys. I apologize that all this has happened. Just know that God made it right through the form of Jeff McCumber. Yolanda Johnson, Angela Polardi, Maria Apodaca, Cherry Washington, Linda Vitella, Sheila J. Cox, and Sharon Massey. Fuck, look at these ages, man. 22, 25, 18, 26, 24, 17, 29. Oh, man. So basically, this fucked me up. This fucking piece of work. And again, I don't have any love for the dude. The dude's dead. Never had love for him when he was alive. Never knew him when he was alive. Didn't care to know him when he was alive. There used to be a system that worked for the California Department of Corrections. There used to be a system, right? Was it a perfect system? No. But it was a system. Could there have been changes? Yeah. Not a free-for-all. Maybe some minor changes. You went full fucking retard. Now everybody's in danger. I left. I saw the writing on the wall. Looking around, I'm like, you know what? As a matter of fact, my daughter's birthday today is. It's like, you know what? We're going to have a birthday party. I literally chose my sanity over the money, period. A lot of people are like, well, I can't afford to do that. I'm stuck in this job. I have to. Motherfucker, go work at McDonald's, right? Your ego, your pride, your fucking sense of embarrassment of other people think of you instead of what your little boy, your little girl think of you is keeping you in fucking harm's way. Unnecessarily harm's way. With that, chalk it up for another murder. Money, murder, mo. Money, murder, mo. These are the lessons for today. Did you see that? There was 2 death row inmates that should have remained on death row. They didn't because Big Jeff followed Papi Newsom's fucking orders, released them to Stockton. In turn, they were both hanging out in the day room watching television like good little kids until one of them took off his wheelchair arm and bludgeoned him to death. Right? Did he die immediately? Nah, he died a couple days later. Does that happen? There's all kinds of deaths that happen. You get the motherfuckers that stab you, you'll die there. You know, that one dude that just punched the other guy. Boom. One hitter quitter. Killed him. Motherfuckers, one was serving 2 years, the other one was serving 4 years. Motherfucker, you're going to be serving a lot more time. So many ways you can die in prison, right? Preferably don't die at the hands of management. You know, management is what's getting you guys killed, right? It's not the COs. If I hear one more female visitor get her ass kicked in visiting, if I hear one more fucking female inmate lover, sorry. If I hear one more female that talks shit about the correctional officers, oh, they're rude. Oh, they beat up my husband. No, probably your husband was resisting, from my experience. They're fucking getting killed because of the higher management, all right? Stop fucking fighting each other at the goddamn bottom level, all right? And if you're an officer and you work in visiting and you're tripping on the family members, they're bringing in dope. Who cares? At this point, who cares? What are you, a cop? No disrespect. Who gives a fuck? You think your sergeant's going to applaud you for catching a little bit of heroin? No, they're going to write your ass up. What did you do that for? What did I do that for? Why'd you find dope? Oh, I don't know. It was my job. Nah, that's not consistent with the California model. Big Jeff, Uncle Jeff, you don't want to see that. You got the other baboso, Lieutenant Hobbs from fucking San Quentin. Oh, there's no more drugs or violence. Motherfucking Hobbs, how do you explain that shit? Motherfucker just got killed. Nah, everybody's a culero. Even me, except me. I don't give a fuck. With that, this episode was sponsored by the following patrons. I hope my audio's not fucked up. I'm gonna be pissed. I'll fucking flip my computer over. Miss R. Milkers. Standers on my feet. That guy's an OG veterano. Play at your own risk, 209. Alicia, a.k.a. Princess Chula 57. La Chanate Warrior. William, still tripping with no luggage. Rigoberto. Theo, 949 Desmadrosos. Menace to Society. Rumpity Rumps. A-Rod 310. She looks a little bow-legged to me. Chris Lesniak. Nisi B. I don't know. I'm not the regular. A la Verga 209. Brian the Lone Specialist. West, S.A. Shags. Frank. Mark. Darlene from Santa Ana. F your mandates. Write me up. VSP Eddie. Sabatino. Adalberto. BSTYR84. I don't know what that means. Bestiar 84. Any reason I can't hold you. Fontaine Dixon McCrary. Kevin. Program Time. John Wick. Abuelita's Journey. Abuelita's Irma. Hacktivate 213. Hey, I'm just medical. Get fucked. Take it home. Carnalito. Treatment not time. And Force Fit. My outdoor activity. Gigi. Don Chicharo. Shut the fuck up and make it wink. A la Verga 760. Miss Scorpio Rising. Miss Raw. G.O.G. Ride. On to page number 2. If you haven't already signed up, you need to sign up. Vote Newscomb out, the prison psychologist, Fuerte 84, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, I have an 8-hour chrono, put me out 6 South, AWOL like Monty, one bad yard barrel, Cherokee Cat, Central Control, be advised he touched me with an arm, with a wheelchair arm. Loco Moco, the Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Gerardo, Rigo, SD, Pelon, 1205, not on my watch, who's doing the pipe, Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, a Pogue in a six-pack, Keith, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtoss 5.0, Johnny Cash, Lori 559CO, the homie CJ Zavalda, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Slice Live, Viva Mexico Cabrones, unincarcerated person. Oh my God. What do you guys think of that? Not the name. What do you guys think about this word scramble, facade, fucking propaganda, Nazi? Oh my God. Jesus. I'm glad to say I'm not a part of the machine. I'm glad to say I'm not a part of the machine. The machine is fucking treacherous, let me tell you. Oh man. Fucked up. Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon, La Reina, Winston, Tony, El Skid, the OG, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12, Lieutenant, you're so cool, I'm going to call you Culo. Thank you. J.I. Esquiel. On to page number 3. Big Bad 48. Nova. Linda, the retired CO. Marius. Chevelle 66. Crispy Nuts. Dr. Barho slept with CRDO PCO. And the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, today I uploaded another staff assault video. My alarm's going off. Hold on. Time to wake up. Whenever I wake up and my feet hit the ground, the devil says, damn, he's up. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. God bless you. I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Don't beat your wife. Don't sleep with underage women. Do the right thing. Don't break into houses. Don't rob gas stations. Don't tag up your neighbor's fence. I love you. Keep pushing forward.